Andrew, I guess I'm just going to ask you, what were your immediate feelings when that final buzzer went tonight?
A lot. I mean, there was it was obviously an emotional night. You can hear my voice now; it's a little coarse, but yeah, ups and downs, and more ups and downs, and a wild ride. It felt like a full day, the whole game, not a couple hours. Loved the fight back. I thought we were obviously not at the races early. I thought there was some decent minutes in the first and second, but we just didn't have our head around how we needed to play against that team. They trap it up hard. They really wait for the counter, and they have a ton of speed, and they're good at it. They're good at what they do. They make plays off the rush, and we found that out the hard way. Fortunately, we clawed back, and then I think it just shows what kind of character this group has. I mean, the way they came out and played for each other, the way we had to shorten things up a little bit there at times in the third, and to hear guys not playing, being just unbelievable teammates, it was awesome. It was just great to see. Made me really proud of the guys, and I mean, we really got into the game plan in the third and played the right way, and you could see it was very, very effective when we played that team game the right way. We got the horses to do it here, and it was really fun, and I'm really proud.
Matt Pope is a player who maybe came under some criticism from certain sections of the fan base last season. Tonight he showed exactly what type of player he was, getting two massive goals in that third period. How pleased were you to hear that roar of the crowd for a Matt Pope performance?
Yeah, I mean, that was huge. We needed a game breaker, I guess, and he brought that tonight. I do think overall this season he's going about things the right way. I think his approach is better. I think he's playing with some more fire. He's moving his feet. He's in on the forecheck. You've seen that over these, for the most part this season. I think there's still some more there, some more consistency. But I think, he cares so much about this team, this group. He's a great guy. All the respect in the world for him. And, it was fun to see him get rewarded tonight, and they were huge contribution, and it really got us back in the game, obviously.
Looking towards this weekend, you've played the Coventry Blaze a lot already, early doors. How do you assess them as a team, and what do you think your team needs to do to come out of the Sky Dome with a win this coming Sunday?
Yeah, I think we got to get some rest here. It's been a wild. Not only has it been a lot of games, it's been just so many different games. We're playing, one style, then another style, and they're all good teams in their own right. They all have their own identity, and they play to it. And Coventry's another beast here, and they play as a team. They really wait for the counter as well. They got a great goaltender, and they're very difficult, especially at home. They play us hard here a number of times in a row, and I expect nothing different Sunday. We're starting to get a little healthy here, which is a good sign. Fingers crossed that continues, because that obviously makes a difference. But if you look at our last two games there, they've been really poor first periods, really, really poor. Penalty trouble in both. Stay out of the box, I think, first and foremost, and play our game like we did in the third. And if we do that, we'll be in a game.
You mentioned about being healthy. Blair Riley came back into the team tonight. How delighted are you to have him back, and how did you assess his first game back?
Yeah, he's huge. I mean, he's you look at the way we built our team this year, he's right. A huge leader in so many areas. Right away you got a PK guy, you got a guy that's in on the forecheck playing the right way, you have a power play guy, you have a leader, you have a guy that gets excited for the hard games, for the challenges and the adversity. And I thought, was he at his best tonight? No, but it's understandable after a lot of time off. For the amount of time he had off to play the way he did tonight, I thought it was great. Huge minutes for us. Really, really happy to have him back. Just a fun guy to be around, a fun guy to watch. He loves the game, loves loving his time here, I believe.
Finally, Andrew, next Tuesday, Frölunda come into this building, the Viola. It could be a very, very special night. Have you got a message for the fans that are going to come out into this building about what they can expect from the Devils up against one of the best teams in Europe?
Yeah, well, we need you. That's for sure. You've been bringing it here. The atmosphere's really turned a corner the last couple weeks. I think standing room's huge. I think the whole building's energized. I think for the most part, people are enjoying it. I heard a few boos tonight, which was not much fun, but for the most part, I think it's a great vibe in the rink. I think it's the best ticket in town as far as I'm concerned, and I believe they're the best team in Europe right now the last 3 to 5 years, and Tuesday's going to be very, very tough. We're going to have to be at our absolute best. A lot of things are going to have to go right, but it's we have a chance, and that's what we've been waiting for years in the CHL here. We worked tirelessly to get to this point, and I think there's literally nothing to lose. We just got to let it all hang out and go for it.